Today we'll be covering different levels of strategy. Levels of strategy. Before starting in detail levels of strategy, we'll give the example of few companies and their business. What kind of business are they in? The first example is of Hindustan Unilever Limited, HUL. HUL is in personal care, home and personal care and food business. Few of the recognized brand in home and personal care are like Axe deodorant, Pond's cream, and Lux soap. These are few of the brands in India which are sold in India. Home and personal care, food business. If you take the example of food business, Annapurna Atta. This is a common name in the brand HUL. Second example is of ITC Limited. ITC Limited is an Indian based company which has headquarters in Kolkata. So they are in different verticals such as FMCG, paperboards, hotels, and information technology. Few of the name fast moving consumer goods, few of the brands in FMCG are like cigarette and some of the examples like Sunfeast, paperboards. They are having a varieties of business for Nokia, Samsung. So ITC Limited are in varied range of business like FMCG, paperboards, hotel and information technology. Talking about FMCG, fast moving consumer goods, they are manufacturing few of the well recognized brand like Vival soap, Fiamma Devils, and agarbattis, if you say bicycle agarbatti and matchbox. So these are few of the FMCG products. They supply paperboards for few recognized companies like Nokia. Hotels, they have ITC Moria hotels in and around India. Information technology, ITC Infotech. So these are the business vertical of ITC Limited. So why I am giving this example? In order to explain level of strategy. Now let's move to the concept of level of strategy. As we know what does strategy means. In the previous lecture I told you that strategy is a mean to achieve aims and objective of a company or any organization. In present competitive era, we see that a business organization dealing lots of businesses. For example, I have given the example of ITC, I have given the example of Hindustan Unilever Limited. They are not in the single business. They are dealing with lots of business verticals. Therefore, it is very necessary for the company to manage successfully all the business, and it's impossible for a company to manage everything single-handedly. So the concept of SBU, strategic business unit, or functional strategy or corporate strategy arised. We'll be studying the details. Strategy levels. Corporate level strategy. Generally, it is a business organization which act as an umbrella for all its business which it's dealing with. So the main function, the main objectives or the main role of corporate level strategy is to formulate the plans and policy for its overall business verticals, whether they are in hotel business, whether they are in food business, personal care or whatever. They have to look after all their business heads. So their main aim, their main policy, their main role is to make a plan, objective, policies for organization, overall organization. They have to expand the business also. So they have to take a decision whether to continue the present business, whether to close it down or to enter in the market, international tie-ups, from where to take out the money, capital. All these are the strategy which is taken in at corporate level. So for the sake of naming the few examples, designing, plan and policies, expansion plans, merger and acquisition. In previous lecture I gave you the example of British salt company which was acquired by Tata Chemicals. So British salt company merged with Tata Chemicals. Or I gave the example of Rajasthan Bank Limited which merged with ICICI Bank Limited. So these are corporate level strategy. International tie-ups. So these all examples are of corporate level strategy. Moving ahead towards business level strategy. It is also known as strategic business unit. Business level strategy. Now, business level strategy. As I have given you the example of ITC Limited, Hindustan Unilever Limited, you must have seen that Hindustan Unilever Limited is dealing with lots of brand under a given vertical. So, business level strategy can be defined as all the separate units which a corporate level is running. For example, home and personal care, FMCG, these are the different verticals. So it can be clubbed as a different business, and at the business level strategy, each of the business unit has to take care of them. Corporate level will just guide them, it will provide the support, but each of the business unit, for example FMCG is a business unit. They have to look after themselves, how to allocate the resources among various functional groups, and how to expand the profit, how to get the return on investment. So these are the level of strategy which is taken in business level or strategic business level. We commonly call it as a SBU, strategic business unit. So to name the few of the function or strategy taken at this place: maintaining profit, return on investment, allocation of resources among functional group. So these are few of the strategy at SBU level or business level strategy level. Next we'll be moving towards third level, which is known as functional level strategy. So we have seen the business level strategy points, what are the role played by business level strategy. So at business level strategy, we have seen that it plays a role of strategic business unit. Each of the business units are known as distinct and unique business model. They are responsible for maintaining their own market, for their profit, for their return on investment, and allocation of resources among various functional groups. In the next strategy level, we will be studying about functional level strategy. Functional level strategy. If we distribute the work of functional level strategy, we can distribute among various departments such as marketing, HR, finance, production, R&D. These departments are helping hand for business level strategy, which provides all the details, all the resources helpful for growth and development of business. Marketing department, HR department, finance department, and production department. These are the few segregated departments which I have given here for an example. So business can't run itself, it has to be coordinated. It's a effort which has to be coordinated within the organization, and organization has various departments to take care of it. All these departments are known as functional level departments or functional level strategy. They are totally working in a coordination, in a unity. For example, marketing department needs information about the launching of product, when to take the right step, when to fall into the market. So for that reason, he has to take some information from finance department. Functional level strategy. So we have seen that functional level strategy represents various kind of department within the organization like marketing, HR, finance, and production. Why? What is the role of all this department? A business organization is dependent on all this department to process its objectives and plans. The reason behind, a concerned department can't work alone. Each of the department are dependent on each other. Department provides human resources to all the other departments. Finance department provides capital, the money requirement, it looks after money requirement. Marketing department tries to sell out the product in the market through various strategies. They plan the pricing, they plan the market. Production department look after the production activities, how to produce the product in a better, efficient way. So therefore, these departments are known as functional level strategy for an organization. They are looking after the operations, they are looking after the successful completion of the task. So if I give the example of operation of marketing department, we can say they are looking after, marketing department are looking after sales, pricing, market. HR department is looking after recruitment, manpower planning, Finance department is looking after capital acquisition, loan requirement, working capital requirement, or overall financial requirement of the company. Production department about stock maintenance, productivity, and it follows different rule like LIFO, FIFO, last in first out, first in first out, maintenance of stock. So these are the department which are helping out to continue the business. So today we have seen three levels of strategy. The first level was corporate level strategy. In corporate level strategy, we have seen that it's a head of a business. It acts as an umbrella, and the various level of strategy performed at this level is like designing of plans, policies, objectives, about expansion plans, about international tie-ups, merger and acquisition. These are the roles which are taken by top level management like directors, chairman, CEO. They are the person who take all the responsibilities about maintaining the business. Next level we have seen business level strategy. This business level strategy is also known as strategic business unit. Each of the confined business, each of the unique business which a company is doing is known as different unique strategic business. So for the reason why we are calling it strategic business unit, because all the verticals in which a company is dealing, for example FMCG or a paperboard business or a hotel business, these all are differentiated on the basis of their work profile. They have their own business to do. So all the verticals are maintained by a concerned manager, concerned department. Strategic business unit defines how to earn profit, how to gain market, and how to allocate resources among various functional groups. They are responsible for their own unit. They can't interfere with other units of the same company. They have to manage their own account, and in this way the business grows. Third strategy level was known as functional level strategy. At functional level strategy, we have seen that they are helping hands. They are providing help to the business level strategy through various departments like marketing, HR, finance, and production. For the name of example, marketing department plays a role of sales, pricing, and market, deciding about which market to enter. So these are the functions which are played by various departments, and they play an important role in achieving the objective of a company. So in this way we have seen that at each level multiple level of strategies is adopted, not a single level strategy. Corporate is not looking after each of the units. They are looking after their own plans and policies. They have made it and it has to be performed, it has to be utilized by business level strategy and functional level strategy. They have to follow it. And at the business level strategy, they have to look after their own market segment and give a report to the corporate level strategy. Suppose if any business has to be expanded, it has to be decided by corporate level strategy. These business level strategies are not there to decide which product has to be manufactured and which business has to be entered into. They have to be totally specific, they have to be totally concentrated on their own business. So these strategy is important for overall growth and development of a concerned business. Thank you for the topic.